Welcome to the Every Day is a New Day podcast and live show. Are you ready? Because this is Rise and Shine. Every day is a new day. The 21-day empowerment series that supports you in cultivating a habit of getting into alignment, mentally and emotionally, standing in your power and being unshakable regardless what's happening around you. Join us live on Facebook at 9 a.m. Pacific time on the Every Day is a New Day show and coaching page, or on Apple Podcasts and beyond for the replay. Let's get to it. Welcome to the official bonus day 22 of Rise and Shine. Every day is a new day, where for 21 and now 22 days consecutively, we have been practicing together, cultivating that habit of getting into alignment every single day. Being in that space of deliberately saying, this is who I am. This is what I choose to be in alignment with. And then noticing how it makes such an awesome shift throughout the rest of your day. So let me know in the comments, what has this been like for you? What does it feel like for you when you practice your alignment? And have you noticed the difference it makes doing it together with other people? I personally absolutely have, and it's been awesome. So real quickly, I want to give today's guest a very, very, very warm welcome. Welcome, Dr. Natalie Forrest.
Hi, good morning or good afternoon. I don't know where people are.
Hey, you know what? And I love that, right? It's morning over here. It's actually really early morning over here on the Pacific coast. For you, it's about noonish, right? Afternoon almost.
10-ish.
Oh, that's
10,
right.
10.
Okay. 10. And of course, across the pond, it's more afternoon and beyond that. So wherever you are today, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I want to just quickly acknowledge, for those who have been with us live, you may recognize Dr. Natalie Forrest from day 3 of Rise and Shine. And that was like right at the height of everybody using the internet on the same day at the same exact time. And so this was a fantastic opportunity to bring her back so we can have a full-on show together with her, and I'm really excited about that. So
let's just say we broke it.
We broke the internet.
We were too high. We broke it. Everybody who was on that with us, it's just too much.
So, but today, you know, we're patching it all up together, and so we're gonna have fun. And good morning to Zoldmara, who's with us live.
Buenos dias.
We are still getting started. So great timing, Zoldmara. Awesome to see you here. And today we're going to do our alignment practice a little bit differently. So what we're going to do today, first, just get comfortable. Make sure wherever you are comfortable. It's easy for you to feel good in your physical body. So if that means adjusting where you're seated, how you're standing, your posture, whatever that means for you, make sure first that you are comfortable. And then we're going to go ahead and first just take a few slow, deep cleansing breaths, clearing out any tension, inhaling today. So we'll just do that together. Take a couple more deep breaths. Noticing how the energy shifts within your body as you take time to breathe. Awesome. And what we're going to do today to really then amplify our alignment is I'm going to pull cards already. We're starting the show off with cards. I'm going to pull cards from my self-love deck, and so many of these have awesome affirmations. So as I pull a card out, if it has an affirmation that resonates for you, this is your opportunity to breathe that in. Breathe that truth into your being. If it doesn't resonate for you, then you don't got to do it, right? We chuck it, right? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what comes up for us. Okay, we have, hello. First one, my business is prosperous.
Yes.
I'm breathing that in.
Yes.
And as you breathe it in, imagine it's this radiant, colorful energy coming down into and through your body. And you breathe that in. Inhale that. Ooh. Next one is, I affirm only the good in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Claiming that. Okay, next one we have here. Oh, I'm loving this trail here. We have, I allow myself to accept prosperity.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'm going to breathe that in. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more, and just allow those energies, if you've chosen to claim them, to permeate. Here we go. What's this next one? Ooh. I speak and think positively.
Wow.
I speak and think positively. Let's breathe that one in if it resonates for you. Even if you have the desire for more of that, if that's a truth for you, this is your opportunity. Okay, let's see.
Just allow those.
That's right. Just allow, Kim. Just allow. Okay.
Hey, that's what we got to do.
Okay, we have a few more here. So we have, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other.
Ooh.
Does that resonate for you? Do you want to breathe that one in? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, yes. Here we go. I accept all of myself. Breathing that one in. Okay, I've got a few more here. Let's see here. What's this? Yes, yes, yes. I gave it away. The excitement. Okay. I choose a bright future now. I choose a bright future now. Do you choose a bright future now? Opportunity to inhale that in. Okay, there was a stack here that fell out, so I'm just sifting through them. What's this one here? Okay, this will be our last one. I open myself to all good.
Ooh. That was like a strand of everything. Wow.
Right? Okay, I'm going to claim that one too. That feels good. Let us know in the comments, what was that like for you? What does it feel like for you to practice getting into your alignment and, switching up, doing it different, each day? You get to do this your way. And so, Natalie, what is it like for you? What was this like for you?
It was fun because, I use a lot of cards too. I try to limit it to one every day. Today I did two, but it's amazing how the universe shows you what you need to focus on, whether it's an individual or a group. And so in a group, it's even more profound, I want to say. And I don't want to go too philosophical, but it's more profound because then that energy gets amplified 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And that's just, I think you can feel it when you breathe it in because there's that commonality, that oneness. And that's just stronger. So I think it's always fun and important to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. And so quick shout out to our live viewers here. Zulmara is saying, yes, my business is prosperous. Yes. And Steph is saying, claiming that.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. And we're getting a lot of affirming and allowing. I choose a bright future now. Steph is saying delicious. Awesome. So glad that this is resonating with you guys. So, okay, Natalie, so the next thing is we've got all these amazing, bright, delicious affirmations that we could use, but it's very key to make sure that the affirmations we use also resonate with us. So in case none of these resonate with our audience and they may, be having a challenging time coming up with an affirmation for themselves, what would be an affirmation you might use today to further be in alignment?
I think the biggest one that I can think of is I accept myself fully and entirely. Um, and that's just something that popped into my head right now, because every day is different. The one constant that I have, and I think I probably mentioned that last time before we broke the internet, was, I always go with why not. So like when you ask an if question, make it a positive if question. That might happen. If this happens, woo, why not? So it's always that positive. But I think today what resonates most would be, I accept myself fully and entirely, because that's a big issue for a lot of people.
Love that. Thank you for that. And for those who are with us, whether you're live or on the replay, what would be your affirmation today? Is there another one that resonates most with you? Or might this be one that you would use for today? I accept myself fully and entirely. I get so much grounding and solidness in that. I love that.
Well, and it's funny that you say grounding, because part of what that does is not just, the acceptance, but it's also, to me at least, the reconnection with Earth. So, sometimes I think when we make affirmations, we just have all the sticky notes everywhere, and that's fine. But where do we do the connection? So, I mean, right now here, it's soaking wet, it's all, muddy, but whatever, go outside barefoot and touch the ground while you say some of your affirmations, because that's really the connection. Like you mentioned, imagine like this light coming in. So it's like from top to bottom. So let's connect it all. So yeah, go outside, take your shoes off, wherever you are. I think in California it's hot. Here it's not hot.
It's just started getting hot, yes. So yeah, I love that. And I would even say for some people, like if you don't happen to have grass or anything, on the ground that you can touch, what about a tree, right? Putting your hand on a tree. Yeah, hug a tree, or put your hand on the tree, and trees are freaking amazing. I mean, that could be a whole other conversation I get into.
Yeah.
But they really are just awesome sources of support and love for us here on Earth. Okay, so we did our awareness, bringing it in. We came up with an affirmation, and now, dear Dr. Natalie Forrest, I'm going to.
What next?
I want to ask you, what would your affirmation, I accept myself fully and entirely, what could that look like in a power pose for you?
Well, this. It's like one hand on the heart, one hand on your solar plexus chakra, so to speak, connecting it all. And then, of course, having your feet on the ground, having your feet on the ground and just connecting it. And I know that might not appear like a power pose to many, because power poses usually are supposed to be like this. But to me, it's the deep connection, because that's what we're talking about.
Hey, you know what? To me, power pose, this is why I asked this too, because there are infinite ways that a power pose could be formed. So thank you for going with what felt natural for you, Natalie. And it's really about what supports you in feeling in your power. When you are aligned, it's so much easier for you to feel in your power, to feel empowered. And so that was excellent. I love it. Love it. And Steph is saying, yes, connect with nature. So powerful. Mm-hmm. So just affirming again, how awesome especially if you're in a space of feeling alone, maybe feeling unsupported. Nature is so abundant and so loving, so accepting. Well,
she shows us the way too, right? I mean, she shows us what is possible. She shows us that, rain is needed, sun is needed, and sometimes a flower might look as if it's wilting away, but then something happens and it starts coming up again. Or even in between the asphalt, all of a sudden you have like grass, you call it weeds, whatever, but there's always something alive. So even though fall comes and it looks like everything's dying, it's still alive. It's just sleeping. And then all of a sudden, poof, it all comes back out. I mean, this cycle is so amazing. And we just get so focused on it's dreary or something's dying. And it's like, no, actually, no, it's just, hibernating and coming back as something more magnificent, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I love about that is it shows the importance of all of it, of all aspects of the cycle, not just the blooming and the visible beauty of it all, but how there's beauty in the time, taking time to rest and cleanse and replenish and then come back. And it's all valuable. It's all key to making that cycle work.
Yeah. And especially, that being or that resting, I think that for most people is the hardest thing.
Yes.
It's funny because especially in the times that we're in right now, I mean, I'm working on something with a friend of mine, and it's like the being right now is what we're asked to do. Forget about all the doing. I mean, we're doing something right now, but at the same time, we're being because of the alignment. We're recognizing each other. So stop just doing, but be. And for many people, it's hard because they haven't had to do it in a long time.
It can be challenging. It definitely can be challenging to slow down. I was just talking to a client about this yesterday. It can be challenging to slow down so that you can eventually speed up. And wanting so much to be in that space of speeding up and doing and creating and all of that. And yet, when you tune into your body, noticing, wait a second, my body is telling me, no, no, no. Now is the time to rest.
And if you don't listen, it's going to make it clear.
Yeah. And so I just want you to know, I am so passionate about this whole 21-day thing, 22-day thing that we've been doing here about aligning your energy and really cultivating that inner ear and going, wait. What is my body telling me right now? What is that information? And what is the choice that I can make next, right? We can default and do things how we have been before. That's certainly a choice. And maybe that's fine, but what do you know? What really are you being told? Is it possible that it's time to shift and make a different choice? And so if that's the case, then one way you could look at that is simply cultivating a new muscle. Because just as we were identifying, right, the growth and the blooming and all of that is part of the cycle, just like the resting pieces, and you don't get to bloom again unless you rest. So
I need to jump in because it's so funny.
Yeah, please.
I know it's like completely different from when we talk first, but we always go with the energy. So one of the things is stop sitting down on a chair. That is actually detrimental to your muscles, because you just mentioned muscles, right? Even though like we try to stretch and all of that, the more we sit in the car, at the computer, at the desk, at the dinner table, the more that we do that, the less our muscles are being stretched. So it doesn't mean that you need to sit in lotus position or whatever, but you need to move your muscles. Okay, so whether it's one of those great balls that you have that you sit on where you're being foot, but definitely that, or buy something when you have to be in front of the computer where you can move. And the other thing is, and I don't often talk about that, but I'm also an energy healer. When something in your body hurts, don't just take a pill. There is a reason and there's a connection. So the easiest thing to say would be, my knee hurts. Okay, did you bump it? Yeah, well, I don't really care. Because what it comes down to is, number one, which knee hurts? Is it the right one or the left one? Because that has to do with, the emotions and the spiritual aspect. And then most of the time with the legs, for example, if parts of legs hurts, it means that you're stopping yourself. Like you need to move forward, but you're stopping yourself. And your knees or your legs are giving you that advice. So listen to it that way as well. And that just popped into my head. I don't know why, but I wanted to mention it.
No, I love that you went with the flow with that, because yes, our body is communicating different messages to us. And how can you take maybe a more well-rounded approach to your own wellness and well-being and take it beyond, just the pill? Those can serve an initial purpose. And what else? There's always something deeper, underneath whatever our body is communicating to us. So Mara is affirming, yes, we need to move. And absolutely. So, Okay, so real quickly, we have more questions for Dr. Natalie here, but I do want to give her a special little shout out. So Dr. Natalie Forrest is an intuitive transformational mentor and America's leading expert in personal performance. And you can certainly connect with her more on Facebook, and the link is here in the live chat on Facebook. Dr. Natalie, will you just say a little bit more about the work that you do as an intuitive transformational mentor?
Well, it's multifaceted. Number one, I work with individuals, whether they're entrepreneurs or not. So I work with any individual who feels finally that spark about understanding that something is off. Okay. When something is off, it means, midlife crisis, even though that happens at various stages of their lives. So once that spark is there, I come in and I assist with reconnecting with the self-love, identifying purpose, embracing potential, and then achieving your performance non-judgmentally. And that starts with an individual. It transfers over to business because, in business, you're an entrepreneur and you're also obviously still a human being. And it also goes to organizations where I work with teams because every team member is an individual. So it always starts at the self, which is why I love when you're talking about alignment and claiming all of those things. And that's how it comes together. I have my processes, obviously, and it all starts with individual questions because we're individuals. We can't cookie cutter anything.
Yeah.
That's a nutshell version.
Well, thank you for that nutshell version. And again, it's just highlighting the importance of each individual in the group, right? The group is only as strong as the individual. Is that the right phrase? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So no, I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, okay, I'm going to ask you, again, we brought it into our awareness. We brought it into our words. We brought it into our power pose. And let me ask you, what is one food, at least one food, that when you eat it, and I'm not talking about comfort food, but one food when you right, the comfort foods speak to us right here in our taste buds, right?
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, what I'm going to say.
Okay, I'll finish the sentence. So what's at least one food that when you eat it, you like feel and hear your body saying, oh, give me more of that. I love that.
It's probably a homemade smoothie.
Okay.
A homemade smoothie, especially like with blueberries and cherries in it. But, greens and all of that. Other than that, I don't think there's just one because it depends on the day.
Yeah.
Pasta, I love pasta. That's like the one thing, but that's not really helping me. Apples. I think definitely apples. Apples give me that little sprite. Yeah.
That little sprite. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. For our viewers today, what foods really speak to you that you're like, ooh, your body is saying, I'm drinking that up. I want more of that. What is that food for you? I love that you said smoothies. Smoothies has come up a few times throughout this series, and I agree. I like smoothies as well. For me, I tend to put frozen bananas in my smoothie and have some Greek yogurt, and there are different smoothies I have, but that's a common one for me. So bananas.
I leave the yogurt out. It's just your lettuce, broccoli, or cauliflower, and then comes some fruit in it and some water, and of course some oats. Always some oats. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, Dr. Natalie, will you engage in a little show and tell with us, where you show us something in your home that is something you love and value, and you can share with us to help us learn a little bit more about you?
Ooh, that's a good one. My cat's not here. My daughter's in the other room. Those will be like the two most important things.
What about the painting? Oh, go ahead. Is that an angel?
That's an angel.
Oh, here, I'll make it
there.
Oh, tell us about the angel.
I don't actually remember who gave it to me, but it's always sitting next to my desk. And an old friend of mine used to call me Butterfly. So because this angel is holding a butterfly, it's kind of just a reminder of that. Yeah, it's always sitting right over there.
Okay,
and behind me are like a lot of crystals and stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay, how do you feel when you look at that and you remember the memory of your friend?
It just makes me smile, makes me calm and peaceful inside. It's like, you know, one of those things when everything happens, like, you know, water on my laptop in the other room, you know, stuff of that nature. I look over there and I say, okay, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, I value relationships. And so, you know, those little things, not stuff, but little things where somebody makes a connection between how they feel about you, how they treat you, all of that is like combined in that little thing, you know?
Okay. Okay. So what I'm hearing is a sense of feeling loved and seen and supported.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And the reason why I ask her that is because what do you have in your environment that supports you in continuing to feel connected and supported and loved and ultimately in your alignment? And so real quickly, I'm going to go back to the comments here. Zilmara is commenting about foods and she says, I do chocolate doTERRA shakes for healthy, and then chocolate for comfort food. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes.
I know we love our comfort foods. I know I do too. So awesome. Awesome. So, okay. So I'm still going to pull a few more cards but before I do that, Dr. Natalie, that was the question of the day, the question of the hour.
Hold on.
Oh, show us. I can't, hold on. I got to make it bigger. Enjoy.
On joy. This is
On
like
joy.
the Mother Teresa cards. So for some reason or another, I pulled one this morning. I haven't pulled them in a while, but it says on joy, and it says the best way to show your gratitude is to accept everything with joy.
That's an opportunity to take that in. I'm gonna take that in. So if you would like to claim that as well, that's an opportunity to breathe that in. And Natalie, I would like to ask you, would you be open to singing a song for us with the word? Okay, let me finish. With the words "rise and shine" in it. And I guess she's already saying no. So,
well, here's the reason. I don't just reject it, but I don't want you to lose all of your audience. So, I think what I tried last time instead was a poem. So let me just think for a moment. Okay. It is morning. It is time to rise and shine and make this beautiful day all thine.
Thank you.
Sorry, that's about as creative as I get after getting a message.
I think it's fantastic. Thank you for finding a way that worked for you. I do appreciate and love that. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here to expand on today's message. And while I do that, I want to just remind everybody that if you have missed any of the days of Rise and Shine, this 22 day empowerment series, you can find all the replays here on Facebook. You can on the Every Day is a New Day show and coaching page or outside of Facebook. Because I know there are those of you that are not Facebook fans, and that's fine. So this is also available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, and is going to be replaying one day at a time over on YouTube in about a week. And so if you'd like to, if you prefer YouTube, definitely go to my channel, Kim O'Neill, and oh, there we go. We got our first card. And that is going to be playing in about a week from now. So oh my goodness, this just came out yesterday and I posted it here on Facebook and here it is again. I am good enough.
Oh, I saw that. Yes.
Okay. I when I saw this yesterday, I was like, ooh, that wants to be seen. Do you want to be seen? Is this speaking to you right now? I am good enough. You are good enough. And I'll read the back. The back says, there is no need to struggle to be better. All I need to do is love myself more today than yesterday and treat myself as someone who is deeply loved. And the first thing I want to say about that is treating yourself as someone who is deeply loved. Could that mean allowing yourself time to rest? Natalie, did you have something you wanted to say about this card?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with self-love that a lot of people are struggling with.
Yeah.
You know, and the guilt, the constant feelings of guilt and what ifs in a negative way. So yeah, no, you're good enough. You're perfect. You're better than good enough. You're perfect. Yeah.
I love it. That fierce approach, right? You're better than good enough. You're perfect as you are. I agree. I agree. And let's see here. Let's see what other messages want to come out. Oh, this is a big one. Hold on. That's something else. Okay. Let's see what other messages want to come out. And Dr. Natalie, where can people go if they want to connect with you beyond today's show?
Well, my website, Natalie Forrest, but I know you also put the Facebook in there. NatalieForrest.com is probably the easiest. Yeah. Or just send me a note. I'll talk to people.
Oh, good. I'm glad you'll talk to people. Okay. We have here, I support myself in making the right choices for me.
See, it's about self again.
It's all about, okay, the back of this says, I am incredibly capable. Whenever I encounter a challenge in my life, I use the experience to learn and grow. And so this might be a time for you of cultivating more self-trust. And if that resonates, then might this be an affirmation for you to really embrace? So, okay, and we are going to be wrapping it up soon. Zulmara is saying, I saw that yesterday. So she's referring to the I am good enough card. She says, I saw that yesterday and it resonated with me then as well. That is awesome. I love the card and it aligns with one of the cards I pulled yesterday. I will post it because it was so cool. Good, Zulmara. Awesome. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Okay, so, you know, I almost don't want to wrap up. I don't want to go. What else?
It's day 22 and you don't want to leave.
I know. Kind of loud over here for the morning. Okay, but we are wrapping it up. So let's see. What final messages are wanting to come through from each of us individually, Natalie? What's coming up for you? Let's see here. I would like to also tell everyone that if you'd like to connect with me beyond Facebook, you can absolutely do that by going to KimO'NeillCoaching.com and book a free coaching consultation, or I've got various services there. So if you're looking for support in any of what's been discussed throughout this whole series, it absolutely can be taken beyond Facebook and what we've been doing here. So just in case anybody wasn't aware of that. What about you, Dr. Natalie? What's coming up for you?
I think, it's really important that people take time for themselves and reconnect with themselves. And most people, going with what you said, need some outside help. So, honor yourself enough to seek that help, whether it's with Kim, whether it's with me, whether it's with somebody completely different. But, honor yourself because you are unique and you are needed. So honor yourself to take the time to reconnect.
Yes. I love it. And here we have, okay, we've got two final cards. These two here. I rejoice in my creative energy. And it says, fun, uplifting ideas flow through my consciousness, and I follow through on the ideas received, bringing them into full manifestation. That resonates with me. So there's that one. Mm-hmm. And here we have our final card for the day. I freely express who I am.
I love that.
It says, it is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. And I feel this one playing off of what you were just saying, Natalie.
Mm-hmm. It's all about you being you, living your life, nobody else's. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you, everybody, for being here for our 22-day empowerment series, Rise and Shine. Every day is a new day. Let me know if you'd like us to do this again. I'm playing with some ideas of what might happen next as a result of this. We do have our regular Every Day is a New Day interview series. I've got a new guest happening next week on May 6th, I believe it is. And, we've got more lined up, but, I'm going to be looking at some ways to shift things up as well. So let me know what you're taking away. What is your affirmation for the day? Would you like more Rise and Shine? I'd love to know your thoughts. And Dr. Natalie, thank you so much for being here and joining me for the final day.
No, thank you. I love the energy. It's so important. Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. For those who were with us live or on the replay, please thank yourself. Thank yourself and say, you know what? I did a good thing for me today. I took time to align my energy. I took time to listen to something that was inspirational and something that fed my soul. I don't want to put words into your mouth, but is that possible that it it brought you something that maybe wasn't there before. And how did that feed you? How does that feel? And what is that telling you about what you'd like to do moving forward? Beautiful gift you just gave yourself, who you are, also a big, awesome, amazing gift. And with that, I am going to close out, and I'm going to end it with some music. Natalie, will you dance with me or move and pretend like you hear the music?
I can try.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start again. Ready? Bye, everybody. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you again soon. And
here comes the music.
Can you hear it?
Sort of. I'm trying.
Can I turn it up? I can't turn it up anymore. Okay, well, pretend you hear the music. Pretend you hear the music.
Is it?
We're going to close on out. Sometimes you're the only one hearing the music.
Oh, always, always.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Have an amazing day. We're going to go now.
Bye.